Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for November 9, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. We have several key stories to cover today, all focusing on significant developments in U.S. policy and their potential impacts on both domestic and international economies. Firstly, the ongoing U.S. government shutdown continues to make headlines as it affects various aspects of American life and economy. Yesterday, the Senate convened for a rare Saturday session in an effort to find a resolution to the impasse. Bipartisan talks are underway, with discussions centered around finding a compromise that would fund the government while addressing healthcare issues, including potential extensions of health insurance tax credits. However, the path forward remains uncertain due to differing opinions among Republicans on how to proceed. In related news, President Trump has suggested redirecting funds from the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, directly to the American public, stating that these funds should not benefit what he termed money-sucking insurance companies. This stance reflects the ongoing debate and division over healthcare policy in the United States. Furthermore, the Supreme Court has temporarily halted a lower court's order that would have required the Trump administration to continue providing full federal food benefits under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program during the shutdown. This move gives a federal appeals court time to consider whether to grant longer emergency relief as the appeal progresses. As a result, SNAP recipients are set to receive up to 50% of their November benefits, according to the USDA, highlighting one of the many tangible effects of the government shutdown on American citizens. In addition to these domestic policy debates, international trade and economic policies are also under scrutiny. The Supreme Court is preparing to hear a landmark case concerning President Trump's authority to impose tariffs on imported goods under emergency powers granted by statute. This case tests the limits of presidential power in trade matters and could have significant implications for the U.S. economy, potentially leading to tariff refunds of up to $100 billion if the court rules against the president. Lastly, global economic indicators are being closely watched, with countries like Brazil and Colombia making key decisions on interest rates and fiscal policies that could impact their economies and beyond. These stories represent some of the critical issues shaping the current political and economic landscape. We will continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and know what's right now. Firstly, in international news, Syrian President Ahmed Al-Sharaa's historic visit to the White House marks a new chapter in U.S.-Syria relations. The two leaders are expected to discuss Syria's potential joining of the U.S.-led alliance against the Islamic State and the country's reconstruction efforts. Secondly, we've seen disturbing reports of human rights abuses in East Africa, with incidents of detention and deportation of activists across national borders. We urge regional leaders to take urgent action to address these concerns and protect the human rights of all citizens. Lastly, in space exploration, Blue Origin has committed to accelerating NASA's lunar landing timeline, while the Federal Aviation Administration has announced new regulations to streamline commercial spaceflight licensing and promote innovation. With China poised to beat the U.S. back to the moon, the pressure is on for NASA to expedite its plans. These stories highlight significant developments in international relations, human rights, and space exploration. We'll continue to follow these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, the cryptocurrency market is experiencing a significant downturn, with Bitcoin and other major coins seeing substantial price drops. Our analysis suggests that this correction was overdue, but it's essential for investors to remain cautious and not make any impulsive decisions. Secondly, we're taking a closer look at the small-cap segment, where opportunities and risks abound. Companies like TTM Technologies and Skyward Specialty Insurance are presenting intriguing growth opportunities, while others like Macy's, Raymax, and Thor Industries are facing significant challenges. It's crucial for investors to conduct thorough research and consider multiple viewpoints before making investment decisions. Lastly, we're examining the world of volatile stocks, where companies like Albany International, Orion Group Holdings, and Community Bank System are making headlines. While some of these companies are struggling with lackluster sales trends and declining returns on capital, others are demonstrating impressive growth and capital strength. Our research reports provide a more in-depth analysis of each company's fundamentals, helping investors make informed decisions. Remember to stay informed, diversify your portfolios, and seek professional advice to navigate the complexities of the market effectively. Tune in tomorrow for more updates and insights from the world of finance. Happy investing! Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, Jared Isaacman's nomination to lead NASA marks a significant step forward for space exploration. With his leadership, expertise, and commitment to public service, the possibilities are endless. A proposed mission to send advanced robots to Mars could provide valuable insights for future human missions, creating detailed 3D maps of the Martian surface. Next, we explored Earth's shadow, a phenomenon often overlooked but breathtakingly beautiful. The Earth's atmosphere scatters sunlight, creating an otherworldly display visible in both the evening and morning sky. Stunning images from space and our global community showcase the beauty of this natural wonder. Lastly, SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket successfully streaked into orbit, carrying the Bandwagon 1 mission. This achievement showcases private companies' capabilities in advancing our understanding of the cosmos. The potential impact on our daily lives is vast, driving technological advancements that can benefit humanity as a whole. These stories remind us that the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled, and with determination and collaboration, we can overcome seemingly impossible challenges. Join us tomorrow for more exciting stories from the AI Daily Press. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First off, we have the Salem Red Sox undergoing a significant transformation into the Salem Ridgeacs, embracing a new identity deeply rooted in their local community and geography. This change, which includes a new mascot named Mac the Yak, is set to debut on April 1st against the Delmarva Shorebirds. It'll be fascinating to see how this rebranding impacts fan support and the overall baseball experience in Salem. Moving over to college hockey, Michigan State has shown impressive form with their sweep against Penn State, thanks in part to outstanding performances from Charlie Strommel and Trey Augustine. Coach Adam Nightingale's emphasis on humility and balance will be crucial as they navigate upcoming challenges, starting with Notre Dame next weekend. Lastly, NFL fans have a lot to look forward to this weekend, with the Atlanta Falcons facing off against the Indianapolis Colts in Berlin, Germany, the first regular season NFL game held in the city. With the Colts favored by 4 points, but the Falcons known for their determination, it's set to be an electrifying match. Viewers can catch the action live on the NFL Network or through streaming services like DirecTV and Fubo, with NFL Plus offering simulcasts for out-of-market viewers. That's a quick rundown of what's happening in sports this week. We'll continue to bring you updates, analysis, and insights into these stories and more as they unfold. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast, and we look forward to your feedback on these developing stories. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we look back at the simplicity of old-school radio and discovered 2 free websites, Radio Locator and Streama, which allow you to explore local music, public radio, and community stations from anywhere in the world. These tools remind us of the joy of serendipity and human connection in our digital lives. We also explored the fascinating realm of astrology, where the positions of celestial bodies offer insights into our lives and destinies. From Scorpios' profound transformation to Leos' charismatic leadership, each zodiac sign is presented with unique challenges and opportunities for growth. Lastly, We bid farewell to an era with the story of the last physical copy of a newspaper being printed, symbolizing the end of an era, but also the beginning of new ways to connect with our communities. As we navigate life's twists and turns, these stories offer us guidance, wisdom, and inspiration to live with courage, creativity, and an open heart. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Like you, Charles. I'm Joan, and we've got some juicy stories to dish out today. First up, we've got the scoop on Catherine Bloom's arrival in Los Angeles. This style icon is shaking things up with her high-end fashion sense, and we can't get enough of it. Get ready for a wild ride, LA. Next, we're diving into the drama between Jeremy Renner and filmmaker Yi Zhou. Allegations are flying back and forth, and we're breaking down the details. It's a classic case of he said, she said, but one thing's for sure, respect and consent are essential in any relationship. And finally, we've got a match made in heaven, or at least in the world of boxing and entertainment. Claressa Shields is offering to train Sydney Sweeney, and we couldn't be more excited. With Shields' impressive credentials and Sweeney's determination, this could be a knockout combination. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. First, we explored the impact of AI-generated content on our understanding of the natural world. We discussed both the benefits and drawbacks of this emerging trend, from raising awareness about environmental issues to the potential for misinformation and manipulation. Next, we delved deeper into the complexities of AI-generated content and its implications for conservation efforts and public trust in scientific information. We emphasized the need for media literacy, transparency, and collaboration between technologists, scientists, and conservationists to ensure that these technologies are used responsibly. Finally, we took a moment to appreciate the simple joys of nature, as captured by photographer Andrew Fusek Peters' stunning images of birds feasting on sunflower seeds in his kitchen window. This heartwarming scene reminded us of the intricate web of life that exists just beyond our doorstep and the importance of preserving our natural world. These articles serve as a timely reminder of the complex relationships between technology, nature, and human responsibility. As we move forward, it's crucial that we approach these developments with a nuanced perspective, recognizing both the opportunities and challenges presented by emerging technologies. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.